Hello, world of YouTube. This is B2J135 coming at you again with another Pokemon Black 2 Smogon Wi-Fi battle. Um, Actually, you know what? This isn't a Smogon Wi-Fi battle. This is actually just a friendly battle I have with my boy Jamel, also known as Aura5777. So check out his channel. There's really nothing on there, but yeah, just give him a shout out. Anyway, this match right here, oh my god. This was it was so filled with power, destruction, amazing, just so much shit was happening in this battle. It was an Uber's battle, and oh my god, just look at this team. Look, he's got Genesect, Chansey, Landorus T, Lugia, Hippowdon, and a Sand Slash. When I saw that shit, I was like, what the fuck? He's just like, just you see, just I'm like, you know what? Okay, whatever. So I'm using the team, my Uber's team I've used before. So I just tried to give it another shot. And oh my god, this motherfucker. This is why I love playing Jamel. He put me on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh man, that brain power, that calm mind. I don't have it. Oh my lord. But yes, please watch this battle. If you have it on, if you have the game itself, there's the video number. You can watch it on your own 3DS. And let's get started. And oh boy, my god, I do have a little cold going on, so sorry about that. Another background, so yeah, Rainbow Road. Yeah. Anyway, I start off with Kyogre, and he brings in his Genesect. Genesect now, because that's what the Pokedex 3D calls it. It's actually called Genesect. So he brings in Genesect, and I'm like, okay, Genesect, I can probably outspeed this thing. And I was wrong. I was like, oh no, he's not the expert belt. He's actually the choice scarf. So I'm like, okay, I can take a U-turn. All he got was a special attack boost, and I was like, whoa, that's doing too much damage. And that's I was crit. I was like, motherfucker, damn. My Kyogre's gone already, so much for that. And he decides to, well, obviously bring in his fucking Hippowdon because Rain has got to be finished now. So I was like, damn. Well, so much for Hydro Pump on my Palkia. So I decided to bring in, you know what, that big bad trash. We gotta start setting shit up because I can't have that. So he thinks the same thing. He set up his rocks, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I knew you was gonna do that because it's either got Ice Fang. I don't think it gets Fire Fang. I have to check, but I wasn't thinking about Fire Fang, so I decided to poison it. I'm like, okay, you gonna stay in. You probably gonna roar. I know the sets. I play this guy. I know it's shit. So, and then he brings the Sand Slash. Now I'm like, I don't know this. So I know, I'm pretty sure it's got the Rapid Spin. So I'm like, okay, let me just get these rocks up and see what he's gonna do. So he's like, Swords Dance, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I gotta get rid of this thing. So I'm like, let me just get rid of these rocks first. And then he goes for the other Sword Stance. I was like, oh my god. But first I switch out into Omega. I'm like, what can I take? What do I have that can take a hit from this thing? So I'm like, Arceus is the best bet. Arceus is the best bet. Because plus 4, whatever he does. I wasn't predicting Night Slash. I wasn't predicting whatever this thing would use. But he goes for Earthquake. So I'm like, oh good, he doesn't have it. Woo! And I'm like, okay, Arceus, you can take this. It's just a Sand Slash. You can take this! Arceus! Oh. I was like that when that happened. I was like, oh my god, don't die. And then I go for the Judgment. I'm like, I gotta get this thing out of here at least. I gotta get this thing out of here. So I'm like, it's a Sand Slash. It shouldn't be able to take anything. So boom, this is down goes Sand Slash. So I'm like, oh, that big bad threat is gone. And now he brings Genesect back in. I'm like, okay, obviously you're probably gonna go for the U-turn. There's no reason for you to not do anything else. But he gets a special attack boost. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do? So I decided to bring in Tress back. I'm like, okay, you're either gonna U-turn or you're gonna do like flamethrower or some shit. But he goes for the U-turn, so I was like, okay, I thought so. So I'm like, well, yeah, I can take U-turns all day, even with the plus what is it, +2? I think it's +1. Yeah, it's +1 when you get a download boost. Even with a +1 U-turn, I can still take that. Because I'm hokey like that. Anyway, he goes into Landers with the U-turn, and it starts to get the intimidating up. It doesn't bother me a damn bit because this fortress only has just rapid spin, toxic, spikes, and stealth rocks, so it doesn't matter. This is strictly a setup fortress, and it's very important. He goes for the rock slide, and I'm like, okay, you're trying to flinch me? And I get flinched. I was like, are you serious right now? Are you kidding? What is he? Is this real life? Is this real life right now? He goes for it again. I'm like, okay, no way it's gonna happen. What? I was so upset. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you got a fucking razor claw, razor fang? I'm like, he's like, no. Of course that's bad. I'm like, why the fuck is this happening? I was mad. Then he missed. I'm like, this is some bullshit. So I finally get the fucking toxins out. I'm like, what the? Why you get? He always get, every time I fight this motherfucker, he always gets hacks in some way, shape, or form. He always freezes. It's some bullshit. I don't know why it happens, but every time I play him, I always get the worst luck. Always. I think it's just irony. But he decides to switch into Chansey, and I'm like, you can switch into Chansey. I don't know why he did that, because he probably could have just stayed in and kept rock sliding me, but I guess he didn't want to do that because it would take forever. You know, he ended up losing on his PP. Pokemon power. So I decided, you know, set up spikes. I gotta set up spikes because the rocks are already up. I gotta set everything else up because that thing right there, I only got a couple things to deal with that. So I was predicting the seismic toss. So I was like, okay, you're gonna use seismic toss. But he actually goes for Thunder Wave, and I was like, ooh, you dirty rat. I didn't think Jesse would use Thunder Wave. Honestly, I was expecting the seismic toss, and then for him to keep doing that, and then probably just switch out. But yeah, Thunder Wave really fucked my game up there. And then he goes for the heal belt, and I was like, oh, you. Oh, I hate Jesse. So he gets rid of everything that has poison. I'm deciding, like, please don't paralyze. Let me get the recovery. Let me get. Yes. I was like so happy. This battle, my God, this shit is just getting better and better. But yeah, I get the recover up, and obviously, you know, he set it up, so he might as well get the sandstorm, which actually comes to bite him back in the ass in a little bit. We won't talk about that now. But he goes for the wish. I'm like, okay, you can recover. I don't care. I need to recover more than you do. Shit, whatever. So I decided to recover, and I can't remember if I started to set up or if I decided to switch out. I'm pretty sure I switched into. He switches into Gene Sect again, I guess, because Gene Sect was low on health, was it? Oh, because it was going to take the cell and everything, the hazards. I believe I switched, though. What do I switch into? Or do I stay? Nope, I stayed in. I was going to go for the... I guess I was going to start setting up, yeah, the claw line, and then start focus blasting. Like, fuck it. But, he gets the wish comes true, and I'm like, oh, okay. So he decides to go into an ice beam. I'm like, okay, ice beam. I guess you're expecting me to switch into what? Fucking, what's it called? Lugia or something? I'm not doing that. So, he decides to switch out because he thought I was going to switch. I'm like, no, I'm not switching. I want to see what you're going to do. So he actually goes back into his Hippowdon. I guess he wants to set up his rocks again. So I'm like, okay, recover. I'm trying to not have Arceus die because you see how useful it's been so far. It's been taking hits, and it took out the main threat. So well, the big bad main threat. So that was good. But I'm trying to not have it die. The fact that it's paralyzed is really hindering it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just get you out. You have good enough health. And I bring in my Hyorimaru, aka that White Kyurem. And then I'm like, okay, I can take whatever you got. So he goes for the Stealth Rock. And I'm like, I pretty much predicted he was going to do that, though. I'm like, okay, he's got a Stealth Rock. He's got it. If he Earthquakes, I know Kyurem could take one Earthquake. One Earthquake. I don't think he had Stone Edge or Rock Slide because he has the other one. When he wouldn't need that. He already has Landorus T. So I go for that. Oh, that super ridiculously overpowered Draco Meteor. I could have gone for the Ice Beam, but if he switched into something, it would not want to take that. Whatever he brought in, even Chansey would be hurt. Even Chansey would be hurt because it's not specs, but Life Orb just does just as much. Not exactly, but it's still just as powerful. So he goes into Landorus, and I'm like, okay, now he's going to use some rock something. He's going to use probably the rock slide. So I'm like, let me get out of here, because I need this guy. I need you to be alive. So he goes into his, I go into my fortress, and he goes for the, I'm pretty sure he goes for the Stone Edge. I mean, oh, he goes for the U-turn. Oh, he actually predicted me to switch. Okay. He didn't predict me to switch in fortress, probably, though. And, I believe I go for the rapid spin, because I want to get rid of the rocks, because Kyurem and rocks just don't mix. They don't. Luckily, he doesn't have anything that can, like any ghost types. He doesn't have a spin locker, so that's really good. Nothing with protect either, it seems, so yeah, that was lucky me. He gets the +1 because, you know, download his bitch, and Genesect is fucking amazing. So I'm like, okay, go for the flamethrower. He's using Ice Beam. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna rapid spin then, because I'm like, why aren't you using flamethrower? I didn't ask him that. I was just thinking because he's in the other room and I'm in my room. We're battling. He's at my house, so yeah, it wasn't a Wi-Fi. It was like literally he was at my house, but I didn't yell at him like, why didn't you use flamethrower? Because I don't want him to use flamethrower. So I'm like, okay, he's just gonna keep using ice beam. He's gonna get this bullshit. So I'm frozen and I can't do anything. But I got the rocks out, so I mean I got the rocks away, so that was the best thing. And I'm like, you know what? This thing did what it needs to do. I'm just gonna wait for him to flamethrower. He doesn't, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you even? So I'm just like, does he not have flamethrower? What kind of Genesect doesn't run flamethrower, ice beam, thunderbolt, and U-turn? What are you doing? What do you even do? Can't help but make that damn joke. What do you even do? You're just a Genesect. So anyway, he goes for the, he keeps going for the ice beam, and I can't do anything. I'm just waiting for him to take it out. So I'm like, use flamethrower. He's like, he's not talking to me now, because I actually yelled at him like, why don't you have flamethrower? And he's not saying anything, because he wants to keep it strategic. Oh my god, it's like when you play Smoke on Wi-Fi and then people fucking leave the chat and you're like, why did you leave the chat? I want to talk to you. Stupid. Anyway, he finally takes it out. I switch into Palkia and he goes into Landorus T because I'm about to use, I was going to use Flamethrower, but I actually go for the Spatial Ring because I'm like, okay, let me see. If I do this right, I can take out a couple of his things with this move. So I go for the Spatial Ring, and down goes Landorus T. And whatever else he has coming in, still wouldn't want to take a critical hit at Spatial Ring. So I'm like, okay, Chansey, it still probably won't take this, so I'm going to see how much it does. Either that or I switch. Do I switch? No, I think I stay in and go for the Spatial Ring. Because look how much Chansey, look how much that did to Chansey, all the entry hazards. So I'm like, okay, if I get a crit, I can take it out. If I don't, it should be dead. It should be dead. I'm like, oh my god! Chansey! No! Why are you so bulky? Damn it! Fucking Eviolite. I hate that move. I mean, I hate that thing. I hope it does not come back in Generation 6. I hope they pull the bullshit like what they did with this generation, and you can't bring in stuff from the previous generation when you use the Poké Shifter. I really do. I don't like it. Anyway, I take it down, and that's what I said. It came to bite him back in the butt with the Sandstorm, and down goes Chansey. And then I'm like, okay, Lugia, no problem. Okay, let me bring in my Lugia. So we got this big-ass, crazy-ass Lugia battle happening right here. I'm like, okay, who's faster, who's stronger, who's better? I'm like, okay, obviously my Lugia's got to have like leftovers so I can deal with the Sandstorm. I'm like, oh, it's got Life Orb. Ooh, what was I thinking? Oh, well. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for the Aero Blast and see how much that does. If I get the crit, yay. And if I don't, okay. So I don't get the crit, and he goes for Dragon Tail. And I'm like, oh, you're that Lugia. Oh, okay. I can deal with this. I'm about to win. So I was like, this game is in the bag now. I was talking to him like, okay, good game, Jamel. Good game. He's just like, sure. Oh my god, I was so happy. I was like, yes! I know what Lugia is. I'm about to win! So anyway, he Dragon Tails me into Palkia, and I go for the switch again. I thought I was going to go for the Ice Beam. Okay, but I go for the switch into RC is Ghost. Because I'm like, okay, it's Lugia. So if he roosts, I can start Calm Mind and then use Ghost Judgment. Super effective. Boom, bada bing, done. Because Chansey's gone. Ginsect is his last Pokemon, and Ginsect doesn't want to take that. Ginsect doesn't want to take that. He doesn't. So he gets the roost because he wants to have multi-scale up constantly. So I'm like, okay, first Calm Mind, let's do this. But he switches. And I'm like, okay, you can switch, no problem, no problem. Whatever you do, because I'm already paralyzed. There's not much you can do else to me. So I'm like, let me just set up and look. This is why we use entry hazards. Look at this. Look at this. Keep switching. But I get paralyzed. I'm like, oh fuck my luck. See, this is what I'm talking about. Always, every time I battle this motherfucker, and then he goes for the Iron Head. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker, you. Oh! So I actually, in this way, shape, and form, I kind of get a taste of my own medicine. Because if you see my recent OU battles, that's my set. I use the Parahax Iron Head sets, and yeah, they are annoying. They are very annoying. And then the fact is, he got the flinch, and I'm like, this motherfucker, I swear. So he goes for Iron Head again. I'm like, I better not fucking flinch. And I did. I'm like, you know what? If I lose by a flinch, a flinch Genesect, I'm done playing Pokemon till white, yellow, and yellow, and white, Y, and X come out. I'm done. So luckily, I don't get flinched again, and I'm just like, oh, good, because I like Pokemon. I don't want to stop. But I was serious, man. If I was gonna lose, because we do best like that, we go hard as fuck. We were like, okay, look, if I lose, I'm releasing this Pokemon. we do that shit. It's dumb, I know, but still. So, luckily, I didn't get it. And I go for the Air Blast. So I'm like, oh, my God, I hate you, Jamel. I don't hate him, but damn it. Why is it every time I battle this guy, I get hacks? That's the only thing I hate about battling him. But anyway, down goes Genesect. Finally, the bane of my existence. All I have to deal left with is Lugia. And Lugia is about to just get taken out. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get the damage off of the Aeroblast. Please don't miss. And it hits. So I'm like, okay, this is good. Even if he goes for a roost, I'm still going to finish him. And he actually goes for the Dragon Tail. So I'm like, yes. Oh, he goes for the Bulldog. And I'm like, what kind of look? Jamel, you don't run this type of shit. What do you do? Bulldogs? Oh, I was tripping. So that was a good game. I go for Kyurem. You know what's coming. That big bag Ice Beam. It's a good game. So, oh my God, what a good match, man. See, he had me on the edge of my seat. This ridiculous ass shit. Sand Slash. Fucking. He told me what his Genesect was after the match. He said it was Choice, Scarfed, Explosion, Iron Head, U-Turn, and Ice Beam. And I'm like, whoa. No, you don't use that. Who uses that? I don't even use that in my crazy ass. I use a. He was trying to pull a me, as in I use a whole bunch of crazy shit. Back in Gen 4, I really did, but now I've been kind of streamlined. I should get back into the crazy shit, but fucking Explosion got nerfed. Why would you use that? My God, but yeah. Good game, Jamel, Aura5777. Shout outs, give him a like, comment, and all that on his channel. I'm sorry, guys. I've been sniffling. I have the sniffles. I have cold, so yeah, it's winter up here and it sucks. Anyway, that is it. BJ135 signing out. I hopefully will start getting some more battles in soon, but right now I'm just still, just like kind of waiting it out and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'm thinking about getting this capture card for the 3DS. I'm thinking about starting the Let's Plays early. I'm thinking about actually starting like a Let's Play on a couple other of my 3DS games like Kid Icarus and stuff. But we'll see what happens. Don't get your hopes up just yet, because that thing is expensive. Okay, I'm rambling. That's enough of that. BTJ135 signing out, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.